Yo guys, sorry, you already know that today we're back playing some more Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. We are here on the third floor of the Lagged Out Ruins where I am implementing Operation Do My Best to Try and Survive. And we're going to do that by taking advantage of this little narrow pathway at the bottom right corner because I'm going to get overwhelmed by all these monsters, and the only way to not get overwhelmed is to not get surrounded. At least that is what I think. So we are going to not get turned to stone, please, because that would ruin literally everything. And then we are going to go hide in the corner and hope for the best. That is the goal, and we'll see how it goes. So, to do that, I do need to run as far away as possible. So I'm going to get you here, and you here. Alright, I'm not fully going to be able to, like, completely hide in this corner yet, which is a little unfortunate. I think we definitely hide Ardor in the back here. And, Colm needs to be protected as well. I wonder if there's any way that I can just sort of make, like, a barrier of, like, Dusel, Ephraim, Amelia, Vanessa type thing. Like, if I just put, like, Vanessa, like, here... I don't actually know if this is gonna, like, fully work out, but I'm thinking something like... Like, you guys do this. You go ahead and just equip the Killer Lance, like that. That's fine. And then I'll hide you back here. The monster's gonna start coming down. I need to create a wall. And potentially make use of that single... one spot corridor in the bottom right, and I think we'll be okay. See, like 6 damage, like we can take that all day, every day. Maybe I want to switch out my axe because 47% chance to hit is not great. I'd have a higher hit chance with a sword, but there's way less of a chance for me to get doubled in this way, or not doubled, but like it's way less of a chance for me to get attacked by multiple enemies with the same unit. So I am going to have to be a little conscientious about being turned to stone. I do have some restores, but restore also needs to be like right next to a unit, which then could put that restore user in danger. So this is going to be the real test this turn to see if I'm going to be able to make this work. I think Vanessa needs to hide. I don't think she's strong enough to take the hits that I need her to take, which is really sad. It's mostly because Vanessa's generally better at not getting hit, but with how fast these like wolves and stuff are, the hit rate's not really, you know, it's not really doing the same thing. I think what I want, I think I'm gonna move back one. We're gonna equip sword and do something like that. Okay, I'm gonna move you back one. That way Sally can fit in here. Loot is going to go back here. And so now I need to decide. Okay, I think Amelia needs to hide here as well. Okay, that's not getting doubled. I would need to get attacked by like 5 different enemies. So I think I'm going to put Ephraim here and then split the work between Ephraim and Dusel. And then we'll just see how it goes from here. Okay. We can take 3 damage. That's not the end of the world, probably. Also, like, Dusel's just not strong enough to be taking out enemies consistently, so it's not like that spot's going to keep getting refilled by other monsters. This could be a kind of lengthy battle, especially because I'm still seeing reinforcements. It's a lot, but, you know, we're doing what we can. Dusel does get doubled by these enemies, which is not my favorite thing in the world. Although if Ephraim and Dusel are sort of creating this little thingamathing, I could have a healer in that little corner. I did not consider Demon Surge as like a possible thing. That's spooky scary. Demon Surge plus something else could get me, like, unlucky. We're just gonna try to not be unlucky. I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna heal Ephraim. And then I think... let's see. Well, I could do this, just to get you out of here. Yeah. Gonna take out this Lance guy. We got that. Deucel's got another level up. Is he level 20? He sure is. This is max stats Deucel. With another strength and speed. I don't think that speed's gonna save him from getting doubled, unfortunately. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to re-equip you with the sword. Then I'm going to mend you up. So now Deucel and Ephraim have their health back. And I just need to not... The Demon Surges really cannot be the end of me. That is really all it comes down to. I think this has to connect and kill. Because the worst case scenario is enemy phase does 11 damage, then I kill, then that spot gets taken up by another one. Then the one above also attacks Ephraim. Ephraim can get attacked by 3 different units. Actually 4 if I don't do this. If we're counting the Gorgon behind. But we get another level up. Maybe we can get some more defense speed, something to help us with survivability. HP, defense. Okay, that is, yeah, good enough. Okay, and then these just stay back here. Alright, and let's see if this is going to work out. I still feel like I can get unlucky somehow. But this might be a lot of this happening. Yeah, so here's 11, but obviously we dodged that, which is nice. Wow, we missed that one. That kind of sucks. Like, if we don't have a kill shot... There we go. If we don't have a kill shot on an enemy, I don't think I'm going to have Ephraim attack. I think I'll let him just not attack. But yeah, here's the thing is, like, if Ephraim starts critting too many enemies and opening that spot, then too many enemies can attack him. But that would need to happen, like, 5 times in a row. We'd have to get pretty unlucky for Ephraim to be the one to die. Okay, we missed that. That's okay. All right, so they're lining up, ready to come in and strike. Maybe dodge that. Okay, you did not dodge that. And all right, you might get turned to stone. This, no, this is fine. I was like, this could complicate things, but no, I guess not. That would be okay. All right. So this is kind of the strat. We might be here a while. I'm just gonna be honest. So we don't die here. I think I'm willing to risk this. All right, we got that one. Deucel's not gonna gain any more experience anymore, but we really just need him to work. If we can ever get a turn where Deucel or Ephraim do not need to be healed, I can then use my mages to do some damage. So hopefully I'm not in a spot where I have to heal every single turn. Yeah, like Ephraim doesn't need healed this turn, so I could attack. We could shine, we could Thimble better. I think I'll just shine, maybe we'll get a crit, you know. Any damage is worth doing. Because Ephraim doesn't have a kill shot here, I think I'm not going to attack, because that would essentially be... Oh, wait, that's the one up here. Okay, I might do this one then. I'll say, because that's essentially a potential 11 more damage, but this one we're not taking any damage on the counterattack. Alright, hopefully this isn't a mistake. Again, I still think that I need to get hit by like 5 different attacks for Ephraim to actually be in danger. So we'll see if that ended up being a poor choice or not. I do want Arda to be closer in case I ever need to swap out. I'll actually put you here. In case I ever need to swap out, I can have, actually, I should have Ephraim and Deucel in 2 different spots, but I think this works out. if I ever need to move Sally away or move Arter here or move, like, maneuver my healers around, I have the freedom to do so. Okay, I'm not worried about you. So it's just going to be a lot of rinse and repeat style things. But honestly, it's kind of working out. There are still a decent chunk of monsters up there. Poison, you know, unfortunate, but we would be able to live with poison. This might be a turn where Deucel's not going to need healing, which means that we could make use of a powerful loot attack, which I love, as they are going to focus Ephraim a little bit more because he is a little bit weaker. All right. I'm a little worried for Ephraim's safety this turn. Not going to lie. He does need to dodge, like, an attack. And also maybe not crit. Okay. So that spot now cannot be filled by another wolf. Another defense point or something would be really nice here. HP luck. Okay. Maybe luck will come through. Okay, please. I need you to dodge something, my dude. Okay, no crit there is actually very nice. But there's still an archer and a gorgon, yeah. That's a 33% chance. We should be able to dodge, but everyone's been getting hit by everything else, so. Okay, good. I need that gorgon out of here. Dodging two of them. Like, I know it's a 30% chance, but I don't know. Dodging two of them is risky. But we did it. And this one shouldn't do enough to kill. Okay. At one of these points, I think I'm going to have to be aggressive. Like, right now, there's not a lot of monsters out here. Like, I might be able to come out of my corner just a little bit to deal with this. Like, for example, if I attack the spider, that's a dead spider right here. Now I can send somebody after that gorgon, which will be better for me in the long run. Of course, we get crit on the second one. Not the first one. Luke gets a level up. Was she level 16, 17? Okay, 17. But no stats, unfortunate. And no more thunder, which is fine. Okay, So we have a heavy spear, an iron bow, a zambato, which is good against cavalry. But you can't reach that. I'm kind of thinking that Vanessa would be a good answer for this. Killer Lance. Really don't want her to get hit, though, is the thing. We're gonna risk it, I think. I was really hoping for a crit, but if we could just dodge, that'd be nice. And we're not gonna get that either. And now we get the crit, of course. Of course. All right. So now, I think, it really is going to depend on how much health these ones have. Okay. You have like 4. Okay. What if, hear me out, I'm going to heal Ephraim up. I really think that we can have an aggressive turn right here. And I think it might be almost necessary. Can Ephraim take out this gorgon and do like a lot of damage? Yeah, this is a guarantee. What about this Regenlift? No, I'm just gonna use this. We're gonna get our guaranteed kill. The Demon Surge just does too much damage, even though it is a lower chance to hit. That combined with some of these other attacks would just be the end of me. We got lucky surviving through one. I don't want to have to rely on that again. With you only having 20 HP left, I think this monster with an iron bow, I don't mind leaving him alive. So I think what we want, gonna have Deucel come here. That is a lower chance to hit. Okay, this is a 60% chance. And unfortunately, that's probably gonna be my best chance. Okay, good. Woo! Did not love that. Oh, this is perfect. Well, Let me at least see if Amelia can't. It's like a 50% chance. This is a 60% chance, but then doesn't even kill. Alright, so yeah, we are going to leave this Iron Bow guy alive. And we're gonna Divine. And then I'm still gonna need a lucky hit from somebody else. The whole point of doing all my maneuverings was to get this monster alive. What are the odds? Killing Edge. No, 30% chance is not good enough. I would rather risk it with this. I think Steel Lance is gonna have to be the way to go. Trying to do the math is... I think Amelia would be in danger depending on how many of these she gets hit by. Might have been worth a save state before doing that, but we risked it for the biscuit, and we have come away with a biscuit. So that is great and fantastic. Alright, let's let a turn play out. I should probably save state after this turn because I've gotten some incredible luck to make it to this point. Oh, part of this was supposed to be healing Vanessa. To be fair, I don't really think I would have been able to. So she just needs to survive. So maybe no, alright, there's only like one bow person I don't even think can reach Vanessa. Oh, you can. Perfect. I was like, I almost overlooked that, but we are fine. Okay. So now all these little soldiers, I'm not nearly as scared of them as I am those monsters. And as long as more monsters don't respawn, we will actually slowly be able to crawl out of our corner. I am going to save state just because I don't want to have to do that part of this again. Okay, so now I feel pretty good about where we are at here. I would love to get Colm some action here. This is a little risky, but at the same time, not really. Yeah, we're going to start coming out of our corner just a little bit. I was hoping for a crit. I was like, if we hit, maybe there's a chance to crit. But alright, he did get the kill, so we got that. I can just heal him up. That's why I wasn't really worried. Not like Ardor was going to be in combat this turn. Here we go, more strength speed. Okay. Yeah, we're going to turn him into a half-decent unit yet. You wait. So yeah, I'm going to heal Colm up. Then, perfect. Let's see, what do we got? Let's do something like, Steel Sword here. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, okay, that works. Nice crit. Okay, Vanessa does need healed. Maybe, okay, yeah. Just some bow and arrows. Not too scared of that. Maybe we'll get a crit. Sure, let's try and get a crit. Fantastic. Now that opens up a spot for us to heal Vanessa. That gives Amelia a level up to level 16 HP strength skill. Oh, let's go. Great level up. Alright, so now we heal Vanessa. Vanessa moves up, takes out this soldier here. Is the ideal outcome. I honestly might... I have a one-use javelin. I think I'm going to use it right here. That's going to open up this spot. That should guarantee a kill for Vanessa. Yep, that's good. And then that will let Loot also heal Ephraim to full, and then we're a lot better prepared for the incoming wave of enemies. I might even start walking like around the map, because now I feel a little less concerned about getting surrounded by the monsters. But yeah, I can just do something like this. Perfect. We got people healed up. We've got people in pretty good spots. I think Colm might be in range of one bow and arrow guy, but I don't think that's really that big of a deal. I think 2 or 3 of them would have to be needed for him to get brought down. Yeah, these little soldiers I'm not concerned about. Oh, you got a longbow. And you missed. We love that. Okay, so yeah, there was 2 of them that could get to Colm. Even if they both hit, they would not have killed. So that makes me feel good. Now we'll see about doing a little bit of damage. Yeah, you don't need to kill. Just, you know, get some hits in. That is fine. We'll use up that steel sword. Just opening up some more item slots. Speaking of which, we have an open slot for Ephraim now. I could bring out another weapon for him. Let's just... we'll use Dusel right here. I probably shouldn't be using Dusel for some of these easy kills because he's literally not getting experience, but I don't really think I can worry about who's getting experience and who's not at this point. I think I just need to throw units like where they make sense. Okay, so you have an armor slayer. So we should... You got a steel bow and a steel sword. Yeah, I'll just do this. I'll have Vanessa be the furthest one up. Once we take out these enemies, we can definitely do a little bit of exploration. At this point, I don't think anybody's going to let out the monsters on at the bottom left, which means that I can clear out the rest of the map. And while we and just like leave them there. We'll save them for like the end of the map. That's what I was like trying to get around to saying. All right. So we have really gotten through the worst of it. I'm not sure. It would have to take some crazy amount of like reinforcements or something to make me feel like we don't got this. But these little zombie skeleton things are not a threat really at all. Their hit rates aren't high enough, their damage isn't high enough. As long as I don't put Colm, I guess, in some crazy positions, then no one's really in danger. Okay. Also, this door was never opened, and it doesn't look like it's going to be. So that's exciting. So I think we might just go, like, right up the middle here. And then start doing that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. What are the chances that you could do 16 points of damage? Not very high. Not going to worry about it. I will let Amelia get this kill right here. And just, you know, get a kill for whoever happens to be in the area. I think I'll put Vanessa... Oh, I can just go the whole way up. Yeah. I'm not really worried about Vanessa getting turned to stone, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna get a crit. Trust the process. There we go. I am worried just how many... Well, no, we still have other units that are holding on to items and stuff. I was like a little worried about how many of the good weapons and stuff that we're using, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so now that opened up a spot for someone like Arter to just, like, Elfire. Yeah, just do that. Then we'll clean up that kill. Actually, Cole might be able to clean up that kill right here. It's 10 damage, maybe not. That's a level up for Arter, which we love. HP magic. Okay, great level up. And a weapon level increase. That's cool. I don't think that affects anything at this point. I don't think there was anything that we going to give him. I'm gonna trust that you can hit one of these. I don't think there's any tome that we're like waiting, that we were waiting for him to get a higher rank to be able to use. That's what I was trying to say. It's level 6, more strength, okay. We do like more strength. Then we'll have you do a little bit of this action. We'll have Ephraim come up. Yeah, things are all coming together. So we did not end up being stuck in that corner for nearly as long as I expected. I kind of thought we might be there for, like, the whole map until, like, literally everybody chased us down and attacked us. Oh, I kind of forgot to give Ephraim another thing. That should be safe. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can't just do this. And then maybe Juice can get the kill, that way Ephraim has a chance to get a new lance from the supply. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Yeah, people are in range to get turned to stone. I'm not super concerned about that. Use one of these axes. Maybe two of these axes. Alright. And yeah, we'll come up with Ephraim here, go to the supply, and use some iron lances. Yeah, why not? Okay. Now we got Demon Surge. That's not stone, but it still should be fine. This is really only in range of maybe like 2 different units to attack. I kind of forgot that Demon Surge is a thing, and they don't all just go for stone automatically. But they will at some point. And even if stone hits one of these, that's why I have 2 restore stats in play, so I'm not concerned. And they're actually close enough that I could just engage them in combat over the wall. Not the worst option, depending. Yeah, I might see if that's worth doing. Because you have Shine. Oh, I mean, that's good for hit rates. It's not really good for damage, though. There's your Divine. Whoa, what was that? Okay. I mean, that's not bad, per se. Maybe it's better to just throw a Javelin at them. We'll see. Crit would be nice here, though. Dang. Okay. Well, no crit for us. That's fine. We'll live with that. Let's do. Oh, you're looking fine. Okay. Juice is gonna come up here, use the axe to get rid of you. Oh, are you kidding me? I miss an 88, but you hit a 42. What kind of nonsense is this? And then I think I'm just gonna go up here, finish you off. That's so dumb. That's very dumb. Oh, now I'm starting to like spiral for no reason. Let me. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. Okay. I think I needed to figure out like exactly who was going to attack over the wall here. Because now that opens up everybody else. Okay, we do need to keep Colm in a safe spot. I think Colm would take too much magic damage. Okay. I don't think engaging in combat with you makes the most sense. So I think instead. Alright, I'm gonna do this. We'll equip the hand axe in case you want to come for me. I think you heal Vanessa. And then I'm gonna see if Loot can't get the kill on you, maybe? Yeah, like without a counterattack. I think that makes sense. And I might still just keep using Vanessa Iron Lances instead of using up the last Killer Lances. You know, 12% chance to crit. It's not impossible. There we go. Now I feel pretty safe about where everybody's at right now. Okay, you're coming at me. Not a problem. And I think it might just be the Gorgons over the wall that are gonna attack. Oh. You go first, Sale. Very interesting. I guess because you only take 2 damage in return. Dang. I'll say that was some damage. Oh, you took 4 damage in return. Ooh, scary. Okay, you are going for an attack rather than stone. If we double, Luke gets a kill, and then we don't need to worry about the right side being able to like hurt us. That's good. Nice, nice. Okay, you're coming from that way. Boom, not worried. Alright. Yeah, we're chilling. Unfortunately, I am going to have to wrap up this episode because I do have somewhere that I need to be. So I guess we're just going to have to finish this floor off on the next time. I do apologize. I do want to get through the series a little bit faster. I know that the uploads have been slow, and they're probably going to keep being slow for a little bit longer, but don't worry. At some point, it's going to pick up, like, exponentially. You shall see. But, yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up here. We're going to finish this off and potentially even start the next floor, which is super exciting. So hopefully you are enjoying and look forward to that. If so, let me know, but I'll see you in the next time. So till then, peace out.